Short people, what's something taller people don't understand? A car's sun visors serve no purpose to us. We're backpack height and it's going to hit us in the face if you're not careful. We don't need to ever clean those top shelves you say are dirty. I don't see them. Thus, they do not exist. I was in my 40s before I realized that tall people have been coming into my home seeing the top of my refrigerator all these years. The embarrassment I felt because I'd been using that space as a catch-all for all sorts of random shit, not to mention the dust. I was just telling the story yesterday when my late husband came home from work one day. I was telling him about my big spring clean day and how pleased I was. He glanced over my head and casually mentioned that I'd missed the top of the fridge. Blew my mind, never even occurred to me that the fridge even had a top. We see up into your nostrils all the time. That people won't respect you as much as a tall person in a professional setting. What it's like to go to the grocery store and have the item you need be on the very top shelf. You have to either suck up hyper pride and social anxiety and ask for help or go home without it. If it helps, as a tall person, I like being able to put my height to use and grabbing the high stuff for those who can't reach, and I've never looked down on anyone for asking, aside from literally BC, you know, the height difference. I love asking people for help at the grocery store. I didn't used to, but I asked a guy once who was only a few inches taller than me but tall enough to reach what I couldn't. He grabbed the item and thanked me for asking him. He said it made his day to feel helpful and he'd never been asked before. He said he couldn't wait to go home and brag about it to his friends. In crowds it can become difficult to breathe. Taller people can reach the fresh air, but I'm trapped under where everyone else is breathing out. Oh no, I'm pretty tall and at a concert recently was standing near a few really tall guys. It was later in the night and we have been sweating and dancing. I was in line with their shoulders and armpits. It was not a good smell. Sorry you have to deal with stinky butts and farts and BO in crowds. This explains why my short friends always want to be near the front, so they can see and not be suffocated. I don't want to be in the front as I'm blocking the view for people behind me and I can see just fine from anywhere in the crowd. I never thought about the fresh air though. I have never felt that before, so thanks for bringing it up. When you're in a crowd of people, you can't see a damn thing. Yep, going to a concert in the crowd is not an option. I have rocked out calves because I go up on tiptoes 20 times a day. Working on kitchen counters or regular sinks can be really straining. That annoying tip of the fingers making the thing turn around instead of being able to grab it off an upper shelf. Climbing up things to get things. Oh my god, this is so annoying. You see door handles? They got stuck in my sleeves sometimes. I'm not eating small portions to starve myself. I'm eating small portions because if I consume more than 1,300 calories a day, I'll gain weight. Exactly. Fuck being 5 feet tall sometimes. Your height doesn't intimidate me. I'm used to looking up. How difficult it is to get clothes out the bottom of a top-loading washer. I have repurposed some kitchen tongs to be used as laundry tongs. When my son, now 32, was in 5th grade, I finally had enough of his, haha mom, I'm taller than you. So I asked him excitedly, you know what that means, don't you? He eagerly replied, what? It means you can reach to the bottom of the washer. You can do your own laundry now. His enthusiasm waned quite a bit when he learned of his tallness prize. Otto, he learned a valuable life skill early. And he didn't have to fold and put away anybody else's clothes. I suspect his sisters appreciated that too. Towels and kitchen things once in a while, but nobody else's clothes. And his younger sister learned to never tease me about my height, though she is just a smidge taller than I am. I turned her laundry over to her by about 8th grade when I wasn't doing wash often enough for her tastes. Nothing like having to wash your own clothes to teach you that not every item you take off a hanger automatically goes into the hamper, and that even if you did wear it once to church and changed immediately upon returning home, it's not always dirty. Enough to put in the hamper with the truly smelly and dirty clothes. I'd already stopped doing their dad's laundry since I didn't do it right, didn't take it out of the dryer immediately, or wasn't sitting there eagerly awaiting the final spin so I could put the wet clothes into the dryer ASAP. Didn't hang it up correctly or didn't have his work shirts clean when he needed them. Don't like how I do it? It's your job now. As a shorter guy, 5 foot 5 inch M, you can literally be invisible in a group. At parties or gatherings, I've often had experiences where taller people will introduce themselves to each other and simply not notice me. I've learned to be more assertive, but it's annoying AF when it happens all the time. I didn't realize my Chihuahua had a Reddit account. The world is not designed for short people. As mentioned in other comments, items on higher shelves aren't easy to reach and dangling feet when sitting on a toilet or in a chair sucks. Consider my own 4 feet 10 inches pet peeve. The average countertop height should reach the average person around mid-hip or thereabouts. This allows for hands to be in an ideal ergonomic position to do whatever. But for us short people, the countertop height trends upward to somewhere torso level, making doing things at counter height just miserable. I hate cooking, doing dishes, etc. simply because after a little while, my neck, shoulders, and back ache from extending my arms up and out rather than out and down like everyone else. I imagine taller than average folks have similar issues with needing to stoop down to reach the counter. Thank you for watching the video. Write in the comments what you think about it. Also subscribe to the channel. Here will be released more videos like this. Thank you.